From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Fuck is watching my stream? Watch your mouth. Dude, what?
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And the Packer first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Tackle made right at
for the Packers and Niners, this, of course, a rematch of the NFC Championship game from a year ago. And that game belonged to the 49ers. You might remember Raheem Mostert. Boy, he really made a name for himself in that one. 220 yards on the ground, 4 touchdown runs in the 37-20 victory that sent the 49ers to Miami. From midfield now on 2nd down. Rodgers, he's got the hook up to Lazard. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys? Coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I don't think Rose has come out of shotgun once.
Receivers, you got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So the failure
he really should
on
have.
2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
the Niners take over 1st and 10.
He's rooting against the Jets so that they fire at him, Gase.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at
the
running
Jets
the ball.
have
3 tight
never
ends
fired
out
anyone
there.
in the middle of a season.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert.
It would be the first time ever, Billy. Literally, they have never once in their history fired a coach midseason.
Members of this defense likely hoping to forget what Mostert did to Green Bay in the NFC title game last year. 29 carries, 220 yards, and an NFL postseason record-tying 4 touchdown runs. On 2nd down, Mostert. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
The ball carrier. The tackle made by Kevin King. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Here we go. What do you need? You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1.
Damn it.
Tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground.
That's super rude.
Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback read.
Small one made you use a bitch.
3rd down coming up.
And 10 yards to go.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Their own 16-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and
and
now they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
51
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
3rd down.
He wouldn't throw it. I tried.
Now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Completes it to Samuel. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Garoppolo looks to throw.
What the fuck?
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
George Kittle, incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw is Garoppolo.
To the ball. Oh, my God.
Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back. Defensively, no football. That led to the sack.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Casually.
Picked off right around the 43. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
By the Packers.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense.
Seriously, Rogue has not come out of fucking shotgun this entire game.
You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That's complete to Lazard. And they corral him just a couple guy in the end zone.
To Alan Lazard.
And this was a nice example.
Oh, look, he realized he can come out of it now.
Open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
On 2nd and goal, Rodgers got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, 49ers nothing.
Just watching Rogue not come out of shotgun the entire first quarter.
They run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Running the counter with Mostert.
They're going to call that holding.
Flagged down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
What the fuck? Why is his people managing to swat at the line of scrimmage every fucking pass?
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
2nd and 20. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. It's caught by Coleman. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The Niners on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Garoppolo again. got his target, Samuel. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
At the 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 20.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Down to the 25.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Come on.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Tevin Coleman, now in his 2nd year with the Niners. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. And this is caught at the 8. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And his kick is right through.
That ties the game at 7. Robbie Gould.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown!
Seriously.
Packers.
96% of his passes have come out of shotgun.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there.
It's like this motherfucker's allergic to going under center.
When teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, that'd be cool.
On first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Come on, Jimmy. What the fuck?
Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down.
Got open-ass receivers and you can't hit them.
Outside of this drive, they forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. 65, 65. Mike 51, Mike 51.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 5.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now Garoppolo. And he takes a shot.
This stupid motherfucker won't throw the ball.
So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Packers.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
the 49ers get there. Eric Armstead make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
Unbelievable.
Sometimes I think in the huddle,
he really has.
says,
All but
hey,
2 plays in this game have been out of shotgun.
Right here, and the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Jones has it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
Like, I wouldn't believe this if I weren't seeing
with
it.
a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
All but 2 plays in this entire fucking game.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Oh, look, he's coming out under center. It's a Christmas miracle.
Throwing is Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Packers.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Yeah, no, he's had entire drives where it's just been shotgun.
2nd and 15. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got to hook up to Lazard. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
I wouldn't have anything to say there, you know. But yeah, like I said, entire fucking drives.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
I made sure to tell the other admins as well, so maybe one of them reached out and told them.
The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again. Rodgers going to throw deep for the end zone. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
For Alan Lazard, incomplete. He was covered by Richard Sherman.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Rodgers again now. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. Spotted at the left hash. This
should be, but isn't.
And this one is right down Broadway. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10.
Can't co-sign on that because this year's for Kobe.
They'll look to Mostert to start things out. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Rigged.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Jesus Christ, Donald Trump. Not everything is rigged.
Anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Garoppolo looks to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Oh.
And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down.
Like any hit your hands,
you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taking it about the 36. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
At their own 44-yard line.
Tomorrow at 9 o'clock. That's already loaded up on my system.
Ready to get their next drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part.
Oh, no, it's still pointlessly difficult.
And some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more.
This shit is mean-spirited.
13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
No, it's just very, very precise. The levels are hard.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
And there's the levels are a lot more open, so there's a lot of shit that can distract you.
Because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football.
It's still levels, linear levels and everything, but you can see everything around you. It's not tight corridors like the old games.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to get get this down near the 20-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack.
Well, he just traded away his best lineman. Two linebackers.
A bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Like a left outside and a right outside linebacker.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Complete to Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
But it's third down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Garoppolo, maybe a free play. And he's going to go
free play.
Down, but
doesn't matter.
Marker 2, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Get the first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense
Can I buy some pot off of you?
To stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Illegal contact.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Hey, man, if one can get you 10K, I say do it.
Here we go.
Which I was going to say, honestly, is doable.
Toss play right to Mostert. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Kenny Clark able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. To throw is Garoppolo.
Shit.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to win.
He did not throw that where I wanted him to.
And this time, it results
I wanted
in
him
an
to throw
interception.
upfield, and he led inside instead.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. On the counter, here's Jones. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time
Okay, Mac
tonight.
messaged him about it.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
A 44-yard attempt.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Oh, my God.
Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time.
Thanks for not lobbing, Jimmy.
Picked off near the 44. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Threw it right to him. He'd have lobbed that. That was 6.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
So, go on, guard.
Partner, that would look like it was over. I mean,
Just
they
took
had
the ball back.
Had the football, and the defense
You got it back.
had to
I
make
was
a
gonna say,
play in
Rover
order to
had a
keep
lot
them
of-
in the game. That's exactly what they did.
Shotgun.
And down that door ajar,
Yeah.
2-score game. So
Yeah,
hold
until
on,
Mac
you're not
messaged
done
him
in the
about it.
4th. After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. And this one complete to Reed. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward.
I mean, he
Almost
should
his
be,
bread and
but
butter.
it's
It's a good
unfortunate
running
that I
back
can't
dime play.
run for fucking
No!
200 yards a game.
Motherfuck!
And
Fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also
what does
wondering,
Volk do? I
is
haven't
he
even
getting
watched
fooled
him
by what he's
run
seeing
around
on
with his
defense?
quarterback.
Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really
My secondary is like real-life Cowboys secondary. I don't know what to do with them.
Let's go, let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
Now they'll toss to Jones running left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Stop made by Fred Warner, who was the Niners' leading tackler during their run to the Super Bowl last year. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Even when he doesn't use them, that fucking makes ridiculous fucking plays with him.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
No,
right
against
now,
me, his whole offense. After the first
challenge.
quarter, his whole offense is making ridiculous.
And that's complete to Adams. Well, this is going to depend
You know
on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down.
Against Freak, every throw is to fucking Jalen Reagor, and you know it, and somehow he still mosses you. It's like, what the fuck are you, what do you want me to do?
This is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football.
It's like, I'm glad this 5'11" wide receiver is mossing.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Under 4 to go.
But
now
CeeDee Lamb won't do it. Every once in a while he has a nice catch, but it's like, okay.
Now this throw caught left side. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Garoppolo on first down.
Enough.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that. And look.
Winning the turnover battle is a big key out in this one.
Back Garoppolo. And there, he could not hang on. It's third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's
well, that's a good start,
that defense to disrupt the pass. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Garoppolo again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards.
17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
13.
They'll run with Mostert. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score.
How is that going to let him throw that? Fuck out of here, game.
It's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
Makes the score Packers 20, 49ers 14.
Drop back 15 yards and then throw the ball.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
Don't engage.
Do you just it did that instant throw again. What is happening with that?
Rodgers looking to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness.
It happened to me. It cost me the game against. It was on a stretch RPO. Yep.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he'll be taken down.
That's annoying. I had him fucking sacked. Should have had him sacked.
There, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Are they? I think dives are.
Defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
Damn. Well,
so it's all over. A Green Bay victory.
I did count on that game being a loss, so it is what it is. Yeah, like I think I've only beaten Rogue like twice ever. So yeah. So you know, as I said, I had honestly counted that on my schedule as a loss, so I ain't upset. Not wrong. Crank. Damn it, Witherspoon.
Ah!